What's up guys, Seth the Bat Slayer here. I was on YouTube and I was watching TimothyDeLaGhetto's vlogs and I saw David So and he looked like he lost about like 50 pounds. So I went to his YouTube page. I think the last video that he uploaded was the Muay Thai one. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna watch that. Instead of me basically typing my shit in the comment section, I'm gonna make a video about it. Here's my reaction to it.
Today is an interesting trip. Today is an interesting trip. I show you guys what I've been up to for the past 3-4 months as I lost my 42 to 45 pounds.
42 pounds, wow, that's a lot.
As already know, I have been training to join the UFC. I'm fighting Anderson Silva tomorrow. I'm kidding, Anderson Silva, you are my hero. When you broke your shin and Chris Weidman did it with that knee check, it was like watching Michael Jordan go for a layup and smashing his teeth on the rim.
So I also have something in common with Anderson Silva. I also broke my shin, but not in a fight. It was actually training and it sucks. I'll make a video on that maybe later.
So today,
oh
training with Dave is we're going to start off with a little bit of...
Here's the thing about his coach. Look at the man's ears. You know, you see his ears are all like that. First of all, he reminds me of he's like the little Asian version of Joe Lozon, who's a UFC fighter, fights in the lightweight division, a long-time UFC veteran, and he is notable for his damn ears. Look like Mickey Mouse. It runs in the family, so this guy's got ears just like him. He definitely got a lot of cauliflower in his ears. And I'll say this: if you ever get into a confrontation right outside in the streets, the first thing you should do is actually look at the man's ears. Don't worry about his physique. Don't worry about how big he is and how strong he is, tats. No, look at the man's ears, okay? If his ears look like this guy's right here, you should probably walk away. Because when you have ears like that, you know, you just don't give a fuck. Because he could have gotten them drained. Okay, I had a cauliflower ear on my left side a little bit, and I got that shit drained. Since then, I always wear my headgear. I always wear my ear guard when I'm doing jiu-jitsu. I do not want ears like that. So when guys have ears like that, man, they don't give a fuck, because this is life to them. Stay away from guys like that.
We're gonna be making sure his mechanics are sound because he drops his hands a lot. He keeps his chin wide up.
That's a pretty common problem, you know, with guys putting their hands down, chin up. Everyone does that, especially beginners. Even guys who've been doing this for a long time, especially when they start to get tired, man, the hands drop, head goes up, and you know, that's a lifelong problem to solve right there. You know, everyone has that problem.
Do some, we're going to do some light sparring.
I think you just did a fucking Hadouken.
Ooh. Double jab cross. Good again. Good.
Nice.
Slip, slip, hook, cross.
He looks pretty damn good. He said he's been doing this for about 3-4 months. I don't know if this is the first time he's doing martial arts, but I'm assuming it is. Probably not, man. He's Asian, so I'm sure when he was a child he did some Tae Kwon Do or some Tang Sudo or something, most likely. But if he's been doing Muay Thai for only 4 months, he's actually doing not bad at all. You know, his coach was talking about his hands, but as you notice when you see him hit, his hands are actually glued right to his face. He throws a punch, his hands are right here, and he throws the other punch, the other hand comes right back to his chin. It's glued right there. So that's good mechanics. That's a compliment to his coach. And also, obviously, they said that he makes this mistake and he's working on them. So, good job.
One more. Extra time.
My hands hurt, you bitch.
Okay, so now we're just gonna be adding a little more weapons into the drill now. So we just start off with hands and we slowly added kicks.
I'm like fascinated by the dude's ears. Look at him. I can't stop looking at it.
Jab. Double jab cross. Good. Good.
Now, as you see, you know, as the rounds go by, I don't know like how many rounds in the past he did, but now you can kind of see the hands dropping and then his chin kind of going up. And again, that's normal when you get tired. You know, everyone has good technique when they're not tired, right? When you got a full tank, everyone's got good technique. Everyone's going to be focused on their hands, their chin's down, their hands are up, they're doing all the right things mechanically. But then as you get tired, right, and it doesn't matter if you've been doing this for 4 months or 4 years or 40 years, you're going to drop your hands, all right? You're going to be breathing. You're going to be taking heavy breath. You're going to be keeping your head straight up in the air. That's what happens when you're tired. So really important, guys. Cardio, your endurance, that has to accompany your technique. You can't have good technique when you're dying. You're tired as hell. You're trying to catch your breath. Technique goes out the window.
You guys can see from the training, compared to the first time I was getting missed the second time, like conditioning has a lot to do with it, and also like a certain mentality is what I figured out, because I have a very weak mentality just because I know I hired him and I can leave whenever I want. You know what I mean?
And that's true, man. A lot of people quit. I'll probably say martial arts, you know, wrestling, you know, jiu-jitsu. I mean, it's a sport where like the fail rate, I would say it's incredibly high, right? Let's say you have a new gym and you have 100 new white belts in there, right? Probably only like 2 of them, 3 of them might make it to black belt, right? So 2-3% may actually go up to black belt. The rest of them are going to quit somewhere. I think like maybe half of them will get their blue belts, half of them, and so on and so forth. So it's a tough sport, man. It's very tough on the mind.
You know, a lot of you keyboard warriors are out there saying like, oh my God, their feet are flat. Well, have you ever been in a ring for fucking 5 rounds? Shut the fuck up. Eat your cereal, jack off to your anime porn, and sit the fuck down.
Now he's doing one-step sparring basically. So he's doing a 1-2, okay, 1-2 rear kick, low rear kick. Okay, so here's what I'll say. Honestly, he's been doing this for 4 months. He looks pretty damn good for a guy who's only been doing this for 4 months. He lost 40-something pounds in 4 months. That's really, really good. Obviously, diet has a lot to do with it, right? He's not just eating Popeyes every day and doing Muay Thai. Don't think that you can just do Muay Thai for 4 months and then you're gonna lose 40 pounds. Diet. Your body's made in the kitchen, number 1. Number 2, his technique looks pretty good, man, especially when he was throwing early on. You know, his hands were glued right to his face. He's definitely been working on that. His kicks, he looked pretty good, low kicks. And honestly, man, 4 months in, he's looking really good. I hope he continues to train. Muay Thai is great. Jiu-Jitsu is great. I don't know if he's doing that, but certainly his coach definitely does Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, look at the man's ears, you know what I mean? He definitely does Jiu-Jitsu for sure. I would recommend wear your ear guard though, unless you want to look like that guy. Which, you know, some guys actually want cauliflower ears, believe it or not. They actually pride themselves in having that. You can't reverse that shit. Once you have cauliflower ears, you can't reverse that. So, you know, don't do it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if this is your first time here. If you're a returning user, thank you. Please leave a comment, like, share. I'll be uploading more videos every single week, everything related with martial arts.